Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Muko. Yeah, I mean, it's been fine. It's been fine. I use it from time to time for the when I'm not buying spot. I usually run the grid bot, or for example, if I'm going somewhere, if I don't want to babysit the positions, if I have a okay, just let me show you. Let me show you. I shared some of the ROI, but it doesn't matter really. It just makes enough money. It's just better than sitting unattended. Okay. For example, let me just. For example, last time I ran it was through this range. What is it? Yeah, here. I ran it all through this. All through this. I also ran it here on this boring range because I didn't want to trade it. I ran it here, I ran it, yeah, the whole thing. So I had a bot there. This bot ended up here because it took profit. When it got out of the range, this bot canceled itself because it was take profit vision. So that's gone. And this bot, the big bot, I canceled myself when it fell here. I mean, start with small amount. Start with a small amount. Just test the waters. Dip your toes in. But make sure that you have a valid range. This was a wider one, so I probably use like this was like 30 or something, or 30 or 35. Yeah, because when it's big, you want to have more grids. Not too many though. I usually use ATR for these things because, or for example, you can do this. You can, since this range was defined by this move to there, right? So basically you can just say, okay, this was a 20% move. This was a 20% move. This was a 20% move, 27% move. This was 20 again. So basically rotations are like every 20%, right? This one was the last leg, it was 12%. So basically I was aiming for these 10 to 20% moves. So this was like 6, didn't get much, but this gave 1, 23. So basically what it did was it bought, and then it sold, then bought, probably sold, bought, sold, I canceled. So basically it took profit one time and two times. I mean, in here it took some profits also, but the biggest ones where it made money were here. Because technically you need a range to operate it with. For example, that was pretty good actually. You can run it on a much larger scale, like this, for example. You can use this whole thing. But then again, see, you're not really making any profit. You're just buying all the grids. Basically, it's just DCAing, and if it doesn't go up, you bought all this way up. So I prefer to have a better range. For example, what you could have done would be this, you know, this high, and there is this low also. So you could run the short bot, for example. You can collect, and then run all the way down. It's good for range-bound environments. And don't forget, for example, if you start the bot here on this fail and buy, you know, I don't know, like these are your grids, let's say. So you basically buying here, buying here, selling here. So that's a sell. Bought again, sold again, and kind of sold again here. And from then on, it's underwater. And probably get stopped here. So because the bot is gonna try to buy there again, buy there again, and then stop. So I don't like this big. Where you can use it is this, for example, that you have a clear high, clear low. You can just run it up and down. You can run a neutral bot here, with just longs and shorts. Yeah, but helpful for uptrend if you're shorting, it's you can use the same. For example, you're expecting this range to break down, right, at some point, because the underlying trend is down. So I'll probably go for a short bot here and, you know, sell all these way up and then take profits all the way down. Of course, you need to be careful with the stop loss, because then, for example, if you put the stop here, then it's gonna buy and get stopped, and you're gonna miss this whole move and you're gonna lose money. But you need to place your stop in a better place, like this, for example, because that deviated and went down. I would suggest on the uptrends, if you're expecting this to break up, then use the long bot. So you just buy, and then sell, and the vice versa here. You sell, and then buy, and get out of the position. But if you're unsure about the outcome, then just use the neutral one. Give them a try with small cash, small money. it's good for times like this. For example, if you have a clear range high, range low like this, just give it a try in these times. So buy, sell, 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 buy, sell, 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 and then when you see the lower high here, you may want to just cancel the buying. Yeah, by the way, according to grids, for example, if you're dealing with smaller time frames like this, then keep the grids according to, you know, this is a smaller time frame. So for example, in here it's super tight range, so don't go crazy with the grids. For example, now I'm running this one. I'm running a buy bot, basically. I'm expecting this to happen and some upside, so for now I think it's underwater. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, that bot that I ran for you guys is underwater, 0.4%. Yo, see these injective token and DYDX are chatting. But I think this is running out of steam. But then again, RSI looks good, so can do nothing. The only thing is, you see, CVD doesn't agree with this price action. Yeah. Okay, let's. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's still strong. It's still strong. It's diverging over here, but I really don't wanna be messing with this right now. Still looking strong. Maybe after the reaction, if it takes this high out, we'll see the reaction, and then EMA wise, this is like a perfect spot to get some exposure. I mean, there are a few coins that are doing good. These guys are also C98, not really, because I'm not counting these, like these pumps, because it's still under big resistance, so this has no value for me. But for example, this SFP guy is kind of doing all right. It's kind of doing all right. It just, the problem is it just cleared everything here, and I'm just watching what it's gonna do next. Here, just cleared out everything. But looks good. Here's a bit extended, maybe it's gonna come down there, but and then something like that. But DYDX, Inch, and Trust Wallet are going well actually, but this guy, see, this is a problem now. This is a problem now. But I still, this is not convincing enough for me. Not convincing enough. Now, this is like highly extended market, but I really cannot short this because of all the shit that's been going on. People are like running away from normal assets and like go for these. For example, this is a wallet, online wallet, Trust Wallet. So if you run out of exchanges, where are you gonna go? Cold storage, hot storage. This is hot storage. And DYDX, you want to get out of centralized exchanges, where do you go? To these decentralized exchanges. So I mean, these pumps are kind of narrative based. That's why I'm for me it's like hard to short them right now, because these are like look at the volume. It's 5 times normal than the normal volume now, like usual daily volume. So I mean, there's so much going on here. And the injector token, yeah, not so much. But for example, this guy, like 11 times more volume here, no, maybe more. $1,883% more volume here. So that, I mean, that is something. This is not something you want to fade, really. Yeah, lots of market buying happening. Also, I think that you cannot short this anyways. So. But yeah, instead of what the fuck, also GMX is one of the DEXs as well. Has been in an uptrend since, right? Yeah, no weakness here. It's got legit run. I mean, this is the narrative based runs, so you cannot really, you don't want to fade these things. If that's the narrative, you run with it, not against it. Let's see, maybe another chart. Yeah, same here. What are you doing? I'm trying to break out. No, I'm not gonna long you. Okay, let's see what other coins are doing good jobs. C98, we said CFX. What the fuck? It's a pump and dump. I'm not even looking at this. AXS pump and dump. 6P. I don't want to really look at this because of this look. So what? This is so much to go before I would be interested in this. It has to break and hold that one first. Otherwise, not interested in this at all. I mean, of course you can play the bounces and shit, but you know, why bother with this? When some other stuff with better looking charts popping off also, I would much rather focus on those. Again, how many people? We just have 2? CryptoFont and you, huh? Right, we can just start. Good enough for me. Again, this guy, TRB. I mean, you can. There is one level that is important. That's it. There is nothing else. That's it. This is the level. If it breaks, holds, then we'll think about it. Other than that, you know, not really interested in this. Sushi, I was hoping that this would do something, but it failed miserably at 200 MA, EMA. Lost this level, which was a big level for it. Lost this and dumped back to this level. So basically what we can say is it's just stuck between these levels, right? So bounces here is fine. It's not looking so bad on the lower time frames. Actually, let me see. On the daily. Yeah, it's still trying to protect this area. Still trying to protect this area. Basically, anytime the price comes here, it's a buy opportunity. If it comes but fails, it's a sell opportunity. You know, sometimes it's good to simplify stuff. So right now what we have is this area that is being protected. Okay, that's it. We'll put an alarm here. And what is the upside? Upside, I would say this area. Yeah, this looks like a pivotal area. I would say this. Lots of interaction with the price there. So I think a run towards there and fail again is a possibility, or just bounce around here is a possibility. See, many coins have really bad volumes, but these guys have good ones. So I'm gonna put this in the watch list also. Let's see what else we have. Let's check BTC and ETH first. Let's check the majors first. What's going on? Okay, this was the 320. Like this area was the big level for BNB. It tried to break out, couldn't break out, couldn't hold above. and we're trading there now. And now we have this, I think, just let me get rid of this. I think we have this weekly range or monthly range, Yeah, that's monthly. It's actually 3 months range, quarterly range. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Because there must be a reason I put these lines here. Yeah, it was this last quarter's range. Okay, you see the red ones? It's the last quarter's range. Now we took out the high side and the lower side is still waiting. So that's one range, and if I draw this here, and that will be our mid-range for this. Click this, do this red one red as well. Okay, now that's the mid-range, and let's see what we have. So that's quarterly mid-range, right? And you see that it's quite pivotal, right? It's quite pivotal. Lots of interaction at this region. Now we're just sitting on top of it. Also, we have this daily range here. We haven't touched neither here nor there. So I run down there, taking out these, reclaim, then I would say, okay, it may attack this region. So that's it. That's quite decent long. That's one trade idea. Not a bad long at all, but it can also do the opposite, right? Bounce here, take out the high, come here and then smash, like the whole thing, including this. This whole region is a liquidity area. See, unlike BTC, this guy has, let's think about it like this. Okay, let's clear out everything. When you look at it, where's the liquidity? The liquidity is below these guys and across these lows, right? Because these never been challenged. So this is a whole liquidity area, this whole area. On the upside, where was the liquidity? Here. What happened? We just took it out. So I mean, downside looks more juicy than the upside. Yeah, I can, but it's gonna show us the same shit. Yeah. See, there is no liquidity up to the upside. Only, you know, only across these highs there is liquidity. By the way, the indicator shows not the exact liquidity areas. That these are not the real orders. It's not like a heat map. This is like calculated potential liquidity areas. So it's not reflecting the real liquidity. It's not showing the real liquidity zones. We're using some other tools for that, for like high block capital, for example. Yeah, there is more room, but first you need to smash those and then go for that. You see, because it cleared before this candle. Let me just go there. Before this candle, look how it was looking. Look, where's the liquidity now? Here, right? Here. It took it out, and now where's the liquidity? So this part is gone. Where's the liquidity now? I mean, as I said, without these, you can even see where the liquidity is. Even without this, I was telling that this was the liquidity area, and after the run, it's gone. Now, where's the liquidity? This basically took out all this liquidity, and then smashed back down. And now where's the liquidity? There. Because all this compression going up and below these is liquidity. And also liquidations. Because the guys who aped here is going to get liquidated around there. Whoever has 10x longs is gonna get 10x and above, is gonna get liquidated around there somewhere. So always first think of in terms of liquidity. Let's look at BTC. Now look at this one. This is on the contrary, there is nothing left here. The biggest liquidity area was here, and now we took it. And look, there is liquidity above here, liquidity above here, and liquidity above here. So that's a big liquidity zone now. So there is, I mean, of course, it doesn't have to come there. In a normal condition, it may come down, come up there, take it, and then smash, which we were expecting. But now, after this black swan, oh, okay, there's some liquidity left here because that's the recent low. But if I turn it back on again, it's gonna show you this the same thing. See, there's not even liquidity there, but I think there should be some here. But the majority is to the upside now. Look what happened, for example, when there was liquidity to the upside there. Let's say, let's take it back here. Look, it just took out the upside first, right? And then smash to the downside. So if everything was normal and then we weren't waking up to a new shit every day, then I would say we have more business upside. But also, you see this, there is the liquidity I was talking about, and there is the immediate liquidity. So this reclaim that could very well be the play, because none of these sides are cleared as for now. None of these sides are cleared. See, this was the daily candle that is capping the market right now. No side is taken out. So I have no read on this. I have absolute no read. So that's why I'm not taking any trades. I mean, this market, BTC, is not for anything right now for me. But what does it mean? I cannot trade? No, I can trade this. I can trade DYDX because it's clear strength here, and also on the lower time frames, clear loss of momentum here. See, and just now it just broke the market structure. So any high, any run up now, if it gives, I should be shorting. at least towards this wick. So any upside, I should be shorting. I took a short from somewhere there to there, but then I didn't like this action, so I just got out. I'm not keeping the trade so long. Yeah, I mean, it's good time to short, really. Any bounce, I want not the short. Towards there though, not so, not to here. I don't know about that. Depending on the situation, I may keep the short open or cut it if it starts reclaiming the range. I'm not really keen on opening long positions. Just trying to bounce off of here. Yeah, I can see it running these. That is a good, again, liquidity area. Running these, coming there, and then doing that, or just bounce from here and then smash. Yeah, I will be leaving some orders here as we speak. Let's get wrecked. So, put some scale orders. There to there. Six orders, 7 orders. Dispatch. Stop up there. And let's see. So I basically scattered some orders around this region and put the stop somewhere there. We'll see if it makes a run towards there, wherever, and then that's good. Because this is the first time that it gave a lower high, lower low. This is the only lower low now. In here, no low lows, no lower lows, no lower lows, no no lower highs. But here, lower low. So I'll try. And I'm not gonna keep it too long. I'm gonna mostly be out. Actually, let me just put a target there so I don't forget. These lows are juicy. So also scale out. Between there and there. So 4 orders to scale out. 4 orders enough. And Okay, I put the I set the orders. Let's see if we're gonna get something. I think it may not come and take me. It started going down already. We'll see though. I'm just gonna keep it for now. That's going. Even me, so. You never know. No. Yeah, it may. It may. It may. Yeah, let's see the closing 8 seconds. Actually, I also want to long this one. This is a weird spot. This is weird. But still. So I basically cleared out these guys. Yeah, I think it will run. There's a good chance it will run there. And then from there down to these guys. Let's see if we have additional confirmations from somewhere else. Yes, sir. Any other things? Yes, sir. Let's see how the 5 minutes looks like. Yeah, it's a good bounce area. But my problem here is now starts with this. If it does something like that and that and that and that and that and that, and then it can do this. So I gotta be careful with this. then this will push, something like that could happen, so gotta be careful. If it goes above there and we'll try to hold, then cut the trade. Basically I'm not gonna wait for this, because you see that's also, there's a shady spot here. There's a very shady spot here. Yeah, these highs are not good. It's a very dangerous situation. This is. So that's a place that you really don't want to place your stop. These kind of places, you never want your stop. On the higher time frame, by the way, this is the low that it needs to protect, and it's protecting. It's for now. Only this guy is kind of lost. I think I'm gonna pull out the orders for now, because it's already set. If it comes up, then I can. I just didn't like this look so much. Just didn't like this look. Because that's a liquidity area, the first place that the price will want to come. So you basically don't wanna be sitting in front of it. I'm actually gonna long this. Stop there. And the target will be here. Those sides are so juicy already. Yeah, it was such a convenience when the FTX fucker was around, so I could just take the trade right now. Basically, for the sake of, you can connect to paper trading account and take the trades like this. Let's try. And I'm gonna move on to something else. I'm not gonna be watching this whole stream. What the fuck? Quantity was left to 1. Now we're talking. Actually, this is not a good place to put the stops as well, because there's also a liquidity zone, so we need This div didn't happen. There's a weird div here. I'll just keep the stop very tight for now because there's nowhere else for me to put the stop right now. These are all liquidity zones. This guy is taken out, so we have a better chance here. But these are liquidity zones anyways. I don't want to be caught in here. So the thing is, basically, it's gonna tell us now if it flips this, holds, then it may pump to there. I don't know, maybe there. It's such a shame that you cannot really divide this into two. So take profit one, take profit two. The thing is, I'm just playing along right now. I don't want to be the contrarian that shorts this shit. There's gonna be time to short, but right now it's not quite there, I think. Best shot would be around there. Now it's this is a place that I really don't want to touch it actually, because it's in the midpoint. It's no man's land basically. So either that is the short, or that would be the long. For me, this is like a bullshit trade that I took. I wouldn't take this trade normally. Since it's free money now, I'm just trying. And we'll see what the result is gonna be. But normally I wouldn't take this trade. I don't touch it at the midpoint. And since we're super close to these guys here, that's why I kept the stop tight. If it's gonna come there, it means that it's gonna hit this anyway. So why lose this much money instead of losing that much? Like it's the half basically, half the way. Let's check some other shit. I think this is gonna hit that. So let's look at other stuff while it's doing that. As we talked about, ETH is a kind of weird spot. Because I want to be where the strength is. Ape is not strong. Show me strength first, then I'll join. I don't want to be the I'm never the person that who tries the thing that comes out just now, right? When the waxes come out, I waited for everyone to test them out first. So I'll let people try and then I'll join. Yeah, it is in a very weird position right now here. I mean, really not looking good at all, but we need the we need the legacy opened today. Normally in here it was fine, but now it's breaking down, so it really doesn't look good. As long as we talked yesterday, as long as it's about this area, it's fine, but now it's breaking down. Now it's breaking down there. RSI looking hideous. Yeah, only the good looking market is basically the DEXs, not these guys. I think that's the narrative now that we need to pursue. Like DYDX, GMX, Sushi. What the fuck? With every update they fuck up the... Yeah, I mean this would be even something, you know. But for now, it looks like shit. And no other time frame looks good also. See, it just all time frames looking like shit. This is kinda okay. 5 minutes is not so bad. 5 minutes is actually what it's done is a broke structure here and put in a high low. For example, we can just try this one also. But the time I press the button, it just... Come on. And there's a nice TP here. A little bit down. Let's see if this can go any further. I mean, if it breaks out from here, this area, it can go further, of course. This area, there. It can go towards somewhere there. Let's say we were taking profits there first. And let's say this is target 2. So first TP here and then second TP there. We cannot do it using these, but you gotta get the idea. Pen tool got lost. Okay, let's go back to Ape. Why I don't like it. First of all, Ape has been a shitty market all along. This is looking fine for now. But the higher time frame picture is what stops me basically. It doesn't look so bad, by the way, as I thought. But look, this guy hasn't done anything noteworthy all this time. It's always been the weaker market. Every bounce got sold off, every bounce got sold off. I shorted it here, I think, somewhere there. There is an obvious level here, right? Or this breakdown to there. I lost my pen. It got lost in between two screens. So that was one trade, and I think I shorted it here again when it lost this area. With the invalidation right above here. I took profit, of course. I don't know, it can go down though. I'm kinda not happy with taking profit, but it is what it is. It's basically hanging around here now. You can say there's a range going on there. Yeah, looking at this, it could be buy towards here, towards there, basically. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try this one too. Because normally I could have long this. Because I know where I'm wrong. See, this is where I'm wrong. One? What is one? Yeah, at least we know where we're wrong, so. See how dangerous it is. It looks like little percentage, but it's actually very far away from the. It's 5% away. The better long would be to wait until it does something like that, like more convincing long. Break this, come back down, long it towards there, then if it holds, long it there. Let's see how the others are doing. DYDX should be my, yeah. This guy also. Because technically there is no longs here. Better long would be break off this, come back down, hold above pink, and then you want to go long. In here it's still an asset that is under resistance here. Yeah, the 4 hour. What happened? Let's do this. If this guy is gonna pump, I think it's gonna pump after coming down there because of the range lows. If it's gonna bounce from there. So this is probably gonna get whacked. This position. That's why it's a good demonstration of you should, because at this point, what is the reason? Yeah, it's lower time frames may look a little bit better, but this time frame, where is it? It's at the midpoint. It's nowhere here nor there, you know. It's in the middle of nowhere. But up here you could sell, down there you could buy. In between, there's no business basically. Because at this point, we don't know if it's gonna come up there or go down there. Where's our invalidation? We don't know. If I'm short, my invalidation should be here. Right? If I'm short, my invalidation should be there. If I'm long, I don't know where it is. Maybe here. Not even this is like enough for me. Where's my pen tool? It pisses me off. Just a sec. What else we traded? What was the other one? I think that got stopped out too. Which one was that? No. Eat. Eight. Okay, because it's not in this list, that's fine. No, I still have XRP short. It's stuck here. It was a good short though. So I cannot close this. That's why this cannot be closed, because this market doesn't work anymore. FTX is not working. We're stuck with that. See, this ape trade is different. Why? Because we picked it up at the lows, and we have a clear invalidation that took out the lows. Invalidation. If it comes down there, then it means that it wants to go lower. So we can try our bets. This is like a good risk to reward, because our risk is here, reward is possibly potentially here, at least, or the mid-range. So what do we have here? We have this high set of highs there, this target, the mid-range, and these guys here. And the risk is here. So if I get stopped, I get stopped. But if I if it runs, so scalp wise is fine, but ape in general, I think it's a weak market. But if I look at this setup wise, yeah, why not? But still, see, it's still having trouble. Why? What we want to see is this, and then something like that, and then that you can add the position, because still we have this high that is not broken. So we want this. If this move comes, then I could be more confident with this long. I could size up. Yeah, I think is yeah, I think it will run there and then come back. Doesn't matter. There's nothing to take here. See, it just there's no point trying to take this trade, really, because there's no support here. Yeah, the only thing I have is this 5 minute 200. That's the only thing we have, and that's not good enough reason to take a position. For example, I would take a position if it holds there, and then I would take a position. This I would get. Because that will give us the real run. Anyways, I don't care about this. I'm after that one. When the momentum kicks in, this is just chop for now. What is this guy doing? Again, chop. Normally, at this point, we shouldn't be looking for longs anyways. Look, in a very basic way, oh, it's finally back. In a basic way, we have this MA pressing down, right? And normally when it goes too much away from the EMA, it wants to mean revert to that, right? But we're just right there, so it's gonna do probably this. Or the better point would be like a break of this, hold, then that's your long towards there, towards this region, towards this cluster. That would be the better long, because in here everything is against the longs. Only 5 minute looks all right, kinda, but that's not enough reason, because we're still under this pink line, we're under the EMA, and we are like so close to it. If it was like this, then I would say, okay, you know, let's do this. But this is just a bullshit long also. The only one that makes sense, the out of all the longs we took, Ape has at least a meaning to it. basically needs to go over 1241. 1241. Yeah, here. As I said, you know, it needs to break this and hold about there. It needs to come up there. Okay, one hopium is that this looks like an exhaustion here, but then again, this is just, let's say, a warning sign. The real signal would be break, hold, then we have a play. We need about this. Everything is dependent on this. Break it, I'll look for longs. Otherwise, there is nothing for me to do. Or come down there, do some reclaiming of stuff, then I'll look for longs again. In here, there's no point longing into resistance. Any coins you want me to look at? Because I mean, there is really not much to talk about. I'm just repeating everything I've said. I think I'm gonna set OKEX here to be able to trade. Again, I'll keep it like 500. Try to grow that. Yeah, it looks reasonable. I'm just gonna keep it as it is. The BTC side, yeah, BTC looks horrible. Such a shame. I think this is a good, I mean, these, since it's there, I think it's gonna run these for sure, and even run these, and if it reclaims, then I'll think about it. The main reclaim region is this area, you know, all this. But for now, I'm aiming for these lows, since it's right there. And this was our line in the sand anyways. See, that was the range that we broke out from, and if we reclaim, then we may start pushing again to these highs. If we start breaking down, I think we're gonna see more downside, because really there is no reason for BTC to trade lower now. The only area that's important is this. If it clears this and reclaims, then I'll look for longs, TP1. If it breaks up, hold, then I'll look for this and that. Other than that, there is nothing else. I think in the open, in the legacy open, we may see some like straight down, and then I'll reclaim after. This move can happen after the legacy open today, like in 2.5 hours. Until then, really, there's nothing much that I can tell you. See, if each weekly closes above that pink today, that would be a protected low and just sweep, and that would give me a reason to be long about on ETH, because this is the weekly low, right? If you look at it, and if it closes above, anywhere above here or same place, then I would say okay, ETH has protected the low and we may see some upside. By the way, if it just fucks around here for a while and brings this down, and then that would create some upside push. See, for example, this guy is still protecting the lows. If it closes the weekly like this, it's still protecting the lows. It basically, this was the demand zone that pushed the price up, right? This pin bar, and it's still holding the position. It broke this high, broke the structure, and now holding. This doesn't look so bad also. Like my markets that I'm bullish on, let's say, is obviously this guy here. But as long as if it holds this red line, otherwise I think this can be in trouble also. GMX is a weird market for me for now. I didn't trade it. yeah, I would leave this alone for now. If it comes down there, then I would try another long. I was planning to play this breakout, but I didn't catch it, so. Alright guys, if there is nothing else that you want to ask or say, let's call it a night, and I'll try to find more interesting stuff. Yeah, I used to do that, but I'm not anymore. There is bots everywhere, basically. You can go to Wunder Trading or Soft Slack, I would say, but no. There is one more site that has good bots. I think that's something Slack. Is it Subslack? No. How can I show it? Okay, I can do a demo for you, what to do, you know, which sites you have to go in, what do you have to do, which bot, you know, how to choose a bot. I think you're better off with the strategies anyways. Just pick a strategy from Binance. Many exchanges have it, by the way. OKEx have it, Bybit have it. But then again, maybe if you guys need it, so I can just show you what I know, how you can set up a bot. I can make a video of it for it. All right, thanks for joining, and I think let's wait for tomorrow. Let's wait, see how this unfolds. There's no rush. You see, it's just no man's land right now. It's just some coins, only some outliers there, like SFP for example. This guy also did something ridiculous. I have no idea what the fuck this is, but it did what it did. I wouldn't get involved right here because it really doesn't make sense right now. But I'll be watching this. It's on my watch list now. I'll be watching. I'll be waiting to see how this will turn around. And this basically was the range that I was. So basically, if the mid-range holds, then we'll see what we can do with this. But basically, that's the range we're dealing with for now. Alright guys, I'll keep you posted if I see a good trade, and